Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Tulsa's offense takes the field. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Nunez. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
1st down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Keeps it going. Trying to make magic with his feet.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Fuller. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
Running with power. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
A first down run in the red zone. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's Fuller. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's not... You know, you want to run that option and maybe pitch the football, but that play looked dead from the jump, and the QB had nowhere to go.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10. Right back to the well. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll let one go down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback checking the play. Running back searching for a hole. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Tulsa, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to fire deep. What a snag by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So when you're running a go, when you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking for a productive play on first down. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Across the 45. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Second down. They're going to run it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Fuller. They're bringing... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You've got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw. And just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, fourth down.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Here we go with the run on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on first down.
Will be a turnover on downs.
On the run, it's Nunez. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Tulsa, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain. Auburn going to work with another first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Nunez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Fuller. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your... to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on second down. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nunez. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Gets open down the middle. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make it.
Flying down the left side. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Tulane. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Finds a crease at the 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires on the run. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. He's going to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The play-action fake. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Man, 4th and goal. You're backed up a little bit after plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To give as they work on that clock. Discards a man. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Going up top on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Angulo. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Tosses to the quarterback. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pressure coming. He finds his man. Can anyone catch him? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback in these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Fuller. He's going up top here late in the game. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly